Can you ask your spirit guide for their name if you can?
David.
Doesn't. Sorry?
David.
David? Okay, thank you, Spirit Guide, for coming to the session today. We're going to set an intention so that your Spirit Guide can hear. I want you to either say out loud or repeat in your mind, I ask my Spirit Guide to help me access causative events in a past life or in my current life. I ask this because I am ready to resolve my present issues. I ask my Spirit Guide to help me access causative events in a past life or in my current life. I ask because I am ready to resolve my present issues. So first we're going to look at a positive resource for you. We're going to go back to a time with the assistance of your Spirit Guide to this life when you felt a peaceful confidence. This is a resourceful state that you can reconnect with. I will count 3 down to 0, and at 0 you'll be able to recall or imagine any moment of peaceful confidence days, years, or decades ago. Drifting back with 3, a moment of peaceful confidence coming up, with 2, coming into focus with 1, and ready to step into the scene with 1, and feel the feeling with 0 now. Be there. In that moment of peaceful confidence, are you inside or outside?
Outside.
Outside. What are you doing?
I'm playing.
Playing?
On a swing.
You're on a swing?
Yes.
And how do you feel?
Happy.
Happy? What do you see or hear or know?
There's lots of trees. It looks like a house I used to play at when I was a kid,
Okay.
and I can feel my dad there.
Okay. Where in your body do you feel that happy feeling?
In my heart.
In your heart. Okay, beautiful. Let that feeling grow so a peaceful confidence fills your whole being. Now that this peaceful confidence fills your whole being, you can let this feeling of peaceful confidence move into the background. This feeling has your back while we deal with past issues. So now, with your Spirit Guide with you, we can go back to a causative event, creating a negative effect. It can be a specific moment in this life that is months, years, or decades ago, and has everything to do with the core issues that you raised today. If you're ever uncomfortable with any experience, simply float above it and watch it from the distance. Allow any memory to arise as we go backwards with 3, returning to the significant time back. 2, a causative event of your main issue in this life. So 1, just let that specific moment come up and into focus. 0, now. In that moment, are you inside or outside?
Inside.
Inside. How old are you?
4.
4. What's happening?
My parents are fighting.
Okay. What are you feeling?
Afraid.
What are they fighting about?
angry.
Angry? Are they angry at you or each other?
Each other.
Do you understand that the fight is just about them and not you?
I'm afraid they're going to get angry at me.
You're afraid that they're going to get angry at you? Okay. What do you know now about this moment with great hindsight that your spirit guide can tell you, can infuse you with a higher wisdom about this situation right now that you didn't know when you were 4 years old?
That it wasn't my fault.
Okay.
That I was safe.
What are you seeing?
I'm being protected.
You're being protected?
Yes.
And how are you how is it that you are being protected? Is it an energy, or is it that your spirit guide was there with you at the time?
My spirit guide was holding me.
Your spirit guide was holding you. Isn't that a beautiful knowledge to have?
Yes.
Yeah? Your spirit guide has always been there for you. What was the purpose of you witnessing the situation of that anger between your parents? What did your soul need to know at that time?
That it's okay to be afraid.
It's okay to be afraid?
That I have to feel it and not hide from it.
Okay. What else?
That I have to let myself feel all of my emotions instead of hide from them because they scare me.
Okay.
That I will always be protected.
And does your spirit guide want to give you a sign or a feeling or grab your hand now or something that you can take back into your daily life so that when you are feeling in the future your emotions and you're allowing yourself to release the emotions, that you can signal that you wish for their assistance? Is there something that they would like to give you as a sign?
Blue light.
Blue light? Is there a next significant emotion in your current life that the spirit guide would like to show you? You'll either get a distinct feeling of yes, or if you don't get any feeling, you won't be transported to another current life situation. So is it a distinct yes or a not getting anything?
I think it's a yes.
Yes? Okay. All right. So then let's drift back with 3. Simply go backwards with 2. Let a specific moment come up into focus now with 1 and 0. Be there. Show us this next causative event in your current life.
My mom is very drunk
Mm-hmm.
and she can't walk.
Yep. And where are you? Are you inside with her or outside?
On the inside,
Okay. So daytime or nighttime?
nighttime,
And how does it make you feel to see your mother so drunk that she can't walk?
I feel scared and hopeless. Helpless.
And what happens?
I call 911. She's angry because I called 911.
Okay. And how does she display her anger?
She yells at
And what happens when she yells at you?
It makes me sad because I feel like I do everything wrong. I feel like I can't win.
So you're feeling more frustrated or sad or angry?
I feel angry at myself.
Is there any sadness that you need to let out?
Yes,
Okay, it's safe for you to let that sadness out. It's safe for you to express emotion. Your spirit guide is with you, so expressing your emotion will not harm you or hurt you in any way. It will cause a release of emotion, which is very beneficial for your body. What do you need to learn from this situation as a grown up now?
I can only do what I feel is right. And how the other person responds isn't my responsibility.
Okay. Can you reframe and see that you were being the responsible person in this situation?
Yes,
Yes, you can see how you've always been responsible, no matter what age you've been.
yes,
That your mother was acting like the child in this situation.
yes,
hmm So you can understand now that you have not done anything wrong, that you were doing exactly what an adult would do who was responsible in this situation, that
yes,
you always do the correct thing,
yes,
that you were wise and calm enough to act in an emergency situation?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that your spirit guide would like you to see or know from this situation to help you feel as though any limiting blocks from this scene are now removed?
They're removed.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now would your spirit guide like you to see anything else, or sometimes the issues and blockages, the reason why you had this scene occur in your current life, sometimes they have a cause that is also linked to a past life. Sometimes the feelings and the issues that we've faced in this life can be the bridge that take you to a past life course and that can heal present life issues. Would your spirit guide like you to access a past life to heal the issues associated with either of these scenes that we've seen today?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want you to imagine that you are back in your place of nature. I want you to drift away, move up and back to your beautiful garden. Once again, let that beautiful feeling of relaxation and calm confidence fill your heart. Look at the flowers again. Notice how beautiful they are. Notice how they relax you. Notice the beautiful aromas that are wafting up into your nose right now. Feel the joy that nature brings to your heart. Feel the reconnection back to the land. Now, in your place in nature, I want you to imagine that there's a large sculpture, and when you look closer at that sculpture, you realize that it's actually a beautiful mirror. This mirror has the power to show you information about your soul's journey. Take a look at your mirror, or know or feel how your mirror would be described to somebody who did not have eyes, and let me know, does the mirror have straight lines or curves?
Straight.
Straight. What color is your mirror's frame?
Gray.
Beautiful. All right, I want you to imagine your present day face reflected in the mirror. And then I want you to imagine your face 10 years ago as if you were looking at a photo of yourself reflected in the mirror. Recall your hair and clothes. And now I want you to imagine your face from when you were 10 years old reflected in the mirror. Recall your hair and clothes from when you were 10 years old. Now that mirror can act like a screen. You can play a scene that is your earliest memory. Maybe you're 5 years old. Maybe you are 10 months old. Where are you?
I'm in a crib.
In a crib? Okay. Let the scene play out. Let me know what is happening.
I'm sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Sleeping peacefully?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, as I count backwards from 5 down to 0, we're going to take that memory, the earliest memory that you have, and we're going to allow a past life face to appear in the mirror. With 5, imagining that face. 4, getting clearer. 3, that face acting out in a past life scene with 2, coming up and being there with 1, and now you are back in that lifetime. Let's look at your very first impression. Is it a face or a scene?
I'm a man, a Native American man.
Okay. Are you inside or outside?
Outside.
Outside. Can you describe the scenery around you?
There's dirt and grass beneath my feet,
Mm-hmm.
and there's small tents around in scattered places. It's the daytime.
And is there anybody else around you?
It's busy.
Do you have a sense of the time frame that we're talking about? The year, the decade, the century? Let any numbers that appear in your mind just come to the forefront, no matter how silly they seem.
1400.
Okay. And can you get a sense or a knowing about if there's anything on your feet?
Moccasins.
Okay.
They're tall.
What about what you're wearing?
I have some kind of fur around my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing on my legs. Some tan material, thin. I have something big on my head.
And sorry.
It's heavy.
Okay. Can you put your hands up onto your head to touch it?
I think it's a wolf face.
Okay. And do you have any sense of your age?
30s.
Mm-hmm. And how about any sense of a name?
Red.
Anything else?
Wolf.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you've done wonderfully. What we've done today is we have actually achieved a lot today in this session. You have been able to and set an intention to access a past life and to resolve present life issues. You have connected with your spirit guide. You've experienced a hypnotic state so you can go quicker and deeper next time. You've done an age regression to a time of peaceful confidence in this life. And you have seen the face of Red Wolf. So in the next session, we can come back quickly and easily to this moment in time, right now, where we are about to leave off. You've done amazingly. You have set an intention to access this life to resolve present life issues. Your subconscious mind will prepare to continue to do this efficiently and effectively in the next session. We thank your higher self and your spirit guide for the help they've given us today and will continue to give you in the time between now and the next session. We thank your spirit guide for making contact today, for showing you how you are always protected and that he has been there always. We thank him for showing you that you can let yourself feel emotion rather than stuff it down because you are scared. We have allowed yourself to know that it's okay to be afraid and to feel it and not hide from it. You have also learnt that other people's emotions are not your fault and that you are always responsible and act in a responsible way, that there's no need to be angry with yourself because of other people's emotions. We know also that at any time you can ask for spiritual guidance by looking for a blue light. And if you ever feel that you need emotional reassurance, you can look for that blue light and your spirit guide will be with you in a very short period of time. So you've done amazingly well for this session. And we will come back to this scene in our next session because we like to honour time. In a moment, I'll count you up to 5. And at 5, you'll come fully back into the moment, feeling good. So coming up with 1, aware of your body with 2, into this time and place with 3, 4, moving your fingers and toes, with 5, feeling good, eyes open, refreshed and alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, feeling good. Okay, welcome back. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah.
You did amazing. For someone who hasn't done hypnosis or past life regression before, you achieved 2 current life moments and 1 glimpse into a past life. So well done you. And you connected with your spirit guide. So we ticked a lot of boxes already before we've done anything.
Yeah, we did.
So does that feel reassuring for you?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, is there anything you would like to tell me or talk about from that experience?
The main feelings I was getting from the guide was presence.
Mm-hmm.
He was just really wanting me to know that he was always present.
Yep, which is great because, you know, the first thing you said to me and you wrote on that form was that you hadn't connected, you wanted to know more, you wanted to be closer, you wanted to feel that presence, and so you got that, you achieved that.
Mhm. Yeah, that was That was definitely the main feeling that he was pushing, and that um I didn't feel the love that I felt I needed as a child, but that I had it from him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot of reasons why I don't, I guess, feel negative things about my childhood. It's because I got moments of feeling that love from spirits.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So when you go to sleep tonight, you may receive more information in your dreams and insights over the next days or week. So just let it come. Really good time to journal, draw, do something that where you can just zone out for a little while and just allow any thoughts to come without censoring them, and maybe just keep a little journal from now on that's specific to the insights that you gain from this session. Yeah, because when you go into a writing state or a drawing or whatever creative art that you might like to do, you're going back into a hypnotic state, and so you can receive more messages in that state as well. So don't go specifically looking for it, just allow it to come to you, because you've established that connection now, and what you need to do is to receive, not to push, just to receive, because the work that we're going to do in the sessions will bring everything that you need to you, and now you just need to stop trying and just allow, because it's been there all the time. You just need to let it come to you now in the ways that is best for you to receive. So congratulations, well done. And I'm really excited about the fact that we went straight to a life in exactly what you thought, Native American, and we'll see whether that's linked. It may or may not be, but that was interesting that was the first face that came up.
I saw it in the mirror.
Yeah. Oh, you saw it in the mirror. Okay. There you go. So even if you saw it clearly enough in the mirror, you could draw it for yourself. You don't need to show it to anybody, but it's just I guess kind of a proof for your conscious mind. And also it helps you connect, because what we do realize is that over different lifetimes we have similar features. Our eyes never change. In every lifetime our eyes are the same. Yeah. Not necessarily the same color, but if you could cut and paste the eyes across lifetimes, they're the same. You may have same characteristics, similar hair. I don't know. You never know. So just let it come to the forefront, and just know that I will be sending you, irrespective of what I do with any of the stuff in my work, I will be sending you a full copy of every recording. Okay. There's no need for you to listen to it again, but if you wish to, you have it there for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you feel the urge, you can go now and have a nice warm drink or something warm to eat. What that does is it grounds you back into present life reality. And if you feel the urge to draw or write or do something to get it on paper, do it. If you don't feel the urge, that's fine. Just really take good care of yourself over the next 24 hours. Be kind to yourself. Allow any emotions that come up. If you suddenly feel like you need to cry or yell or scream or stomp or whatever, just go somewhere safe and do it. Allow the emotion to release. And know that everything is working in between sessions. I'll send you an email with a link to book for the second session. In the second session, there will be like only 5 minutes of talking, just for you to update me on what's happened between sessions. And then we will just go straight into that life again. And then we will allow it to fully play out for as long as it wants. I didn't go into that now because we've already been nearly 2 hours as it is, and we only made the appointment for 90 minutes, so I wanted to respect your time. I didn't want to cut it short in an important scene. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for trusting in me and joining me for the session, and I hope that it makes you feel more confident and calm and at peace.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. So I will say goodbye, and I will send you an email, today, so that you can choose the next session at your convenience. Don't let it go more than 2 weeks, okay? That's all I say. So you can book it within 7 days if you want to, but don't let it be any more than 2 weeks.
Okay.
And the next session you need to allow 2 to 3 hours, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. So it's a much longer
Sounds
one.
good.
All right. You take care of
Awesome.
yourself. Bye.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Bye.